any place in the country. It has to be in special location.
Mm-hmm. So, expanding on this particular visa, the investor's visa, is it true there are people who called that said that if they buy real property in the United States, they can also get a green card?
Not really. Maybe they are talking about Spain
Oh.
or Jamaica, or I don't know.
No, but a long
Not
time
the
ago,
United States.
wasn't there like an incentive trying to encourage investors to buy real property in the United States? And they, no, never. I
No.
see.
No,
Mm-hmm.
the incentive was always to make an investment that will create employment.
Mm-hmm.
That will create employment. Now, if you buy a piece of real estate, if you buy a house,
Mm-hmm.
or if you buy an apartment, or if you buy a vacant lot of land, you do not create employment.
I see.
This is why it has to be in a business, and you must show that you are creating employment.
Mm-hmm.
And this has a completely different list of requirements.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the amount, there are requirements about the employment creation.
Mm-hmm. So, will the future investor be able to come to the United States to explore these opportunities and possibilities and talk with an immigration lawyer, or do they have to do all this from where they're coming from their original country?
Look, people can always come to the U.S. on a visitor's visa,
Uh-huh.
and between one visit to Disneyland and the one visit to Universal City, they can go and see an immigration lawyer.
Yes.
Which is also fun,
Yes, of course. And I guess it's
But
pretty,
they can
yeah. Mm-hmm.
in the past few years, since most investors, and I'm not kidding you, most investments like this
Uh-huh.
came from people in China.
Oh.
Chinese investors, they dominate this category. Many companies opened offices and agencies in China,
Mm-hmm.
where they recruit the investors in China, and everything is done for those investors without them ever being in the United States,
Wow.
which is also a possibility.
Mm-hmm. But is this a complicated process, and can they also petition or have their relatives working for their company in the United States, and so they can also get an investor's visa, or what do you call it, a green card for them?
No.
Mm-hmm.
An investor can gets an immigrant visa for himself or herself, spouse,
Mm-hmm.
and minor unmarried children.
I see. What about household help, Attorney Golan?
None.
Oh, so if they were to petition someone as household help, will they be able to do that?
Well, after they get a green card, they can petition.
Mm-hmm. I see. And how soon are they able to get the green card when they apply for investor's visa?
Well, here again is an issue of quotas.
Mm-hmm.
The number of immigrant visas for investors is very, very limited. It is no more than 10,000 a year.
Wow.
And for some countries, it's already very badly oversubscribed, with long waiting lists.
Mm-hmm.
For other countries, those quotas are open, are available. But it takes the immigration service approximately 2 years to process and make a decision on such an application.
Mm-hmm. You're saying 10,000. Does that mean 10,000 for, it's a worldwide quota, or is for just one country? Each one has a quota.
A worldwide quota of 10,000.
Wow.
And in the 10,000, they count the investor and the immediate relatives.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
very little.
if every investor has one child and 4 children, then every investment case takes up 5 visas.
Mm-hmm. And definitely it will be a complicated process. They really have to show documentation that they have bought this particular headquarters, perhaps. They have all the equipment, etc., that are required, right? they have to really give all the documentation with regards to the acquisition of anything.
This is a quite complicated process,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why many people do it not by making their own investments, but by going to those regional centers
I see.
where the developer already has a pre-approved investment.
Mm-hmm. We're talking to Attorney Golan of Papkin Shamin Golan Law Offices on our program Immigration Update on the air. You can call him at 213-383-3222 for further consultation. We have a German citizen who actually had viewed our program, and he was interested in studying in the United States, but he said perhaps the fastest thing to do is to come here on a tourist visa and have his tourist visa converted to a student visa. Do you think that's a good move?
Making a change of status, this is how it is called, change of status from tourist to student
Mm-hmm.
is today very, very complicated.
Wow.
Immigration made it very possible. It make much more sense and much more easier if this German citizen comes to the U.S., finds either on a visa waiver program or on a tourist visa, finds the university to his liking, gets the form I-20, and goes back home and applies for a student visa at the American consulate in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe much easier and much more reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Are there many people taking advantage of the student visa these days, Attorney Golan?
The number of foreign students in the United States dropped
I
by
see.
maybe 15 or 20% because of all the difficulties that have been made in the path of foreign students. Some of those difficulties are made to all foreign students, and some of them are especially to Chinese students.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's advice from Attorney Jack Golan to our viewer from Germany. We have an interesting lady. Well, she's a very accomplished woman, and she's licensed as a medical doctor in Australia. And she really would like to practice medicine, but not working in a hospital. She found a nonprofit organization, which is a worldwide foundation, and they do humanitarian work all around the world. She would like to come and have her base in the United States. Can she, you think that's a possibility that she applies to become a resident of the U.S. by way of this nonprofit organization? Can they petition her to work for their humanitarian foundation?
If this nonprofit organization is an American organization,
Yes.
then they can sponsor her, and now things begin to be complicated after what I said, because she cannot work in the U.S. as a medical doctor. She's not licensed in the U.S.
Yes.
And if they say they need her to work in South Africa, or they need her to work in Papua New Guinea, then the question is, why does she need a green card?
Oh.
Okay. Now, if she wants a green card, then they need to sponsor her in a non-patient treatment position.
I see.
Which maybe there are many positions available. Okay. Or maybe they will get for her not a green card but something else, but another visa. This is a complicated situation and a complicated request. And if this organization is based in the U.S., it's an American organization, I'm sure they have their American immigration lawyer who will advise and make out a plan how to get this woman.
Good luck to this lady doctor. She has very beautiful goals and noble mission to help the world.